back to the channel. My name is Yolanda. Woo-hoo! But everybody calls me Yo. My friends call me Yo. And you can see today, I am not alone. Ta-da! So this is my friend, Malena.
Yes, not Malena. Malena.
Alright, so today's video is basically getting to know my friend. She is a world traveler, as you might have heard from her accent. Say something.
Hi.
That doesn't sound like an accent, but as we keep going, you will pick it up. So we're gonna get to know Malena a little bit, and then we'll talk more about our friendship and all that kind of stuff coming up later. But I haven't filmed in a very long time, so I figured, why not tell you how I've been doing? And now, so basically, I have promised you guys a lot of things and have not delivered. So I figured, why not bring my well-traveled friend to make up for all the stuff that I've promised you guys. I promised you lots of conversations, and there were none. I promised you lots of fun, and there was no fun. So, I am so sorry. I wish I have an excuse. I don't. I just got lazy. I wish I could say I was busy. I was not busy. But if not, a house of conversation is a place where you can come and be transparent and just be real with your audience. I have been lazy, and it's just very hard because I filmed this by myself. So today was easy because I have a friend. Alright, let's get into the show. I'm going to have Malena introduce herself a little bit, okay? So the question is, who is Malena? Who are you, girl? Tell us some more. Where are you from? Who are you? And how did we become friends?
So, I'm Malena, of course. I'm from Switzerland. So my English is not the best. Sorry for that.
I told you she has an accent.
Yeah, I learned a lot from Yolanda. I'm very thankful. So actually, Yolanda and I meet here in Cape Town, where we are right now. I did an internship here in the church in Bali. It was good, and since I didn't have like a lot of interns, like only one guy, she felt sorry for me and she became my friend.
Wow, I sound amazing coming from you. So I never hear any good things about myself, so this is great that we have a friend. So she is obviously interning at our church. She did it for like 3 months. Just a bit. We became friends, and I discovered Cape Town is a brilliant place for tourists because I took it upon myself to be a tour guide. There we go. In 2 words, what kind of tour guide am I? This is a pitch for a new job. Hit it.
So,
wait, with all your experience as a world traveler, we're just gonna find out how many countries she's been to in a second.
I would say a funny one, but definitely not one that has all of the information you want to get. But at least some of them.
Can you tell us about the train incident? I think that's one of my greatest tourist gigs.
So the thing is, we wanted to go to the beach, and we had the great idea to just take the train, because I've never been on the train. Makes sense, right? Well, I've been on the train, but not here. So we took the train, but we already waited for an hour. So then when we were able to take that train, we went to the beach, everything was fine. Turns out we took the last train to the beach, and there was nothing going back to where we live. So we were just stuck at the beach. So we're glad we have friends that picked us up.
Yay!
But
So it was a disaster, but it wasn't that bad. We had fun at the beach. I think a tour guide would have to look at the schedule in terms of the trains coming there and back. But you know, in true South African style, what's a better experience than being stranded in, where were we? In False Bay area. we got stuck, or we called a friend, and we managed. And it's an experience we talk about every day. Yeah, so besides being stranded, can you tell us how many countries have you traveled to? And I'll tell you how many I've traveled to. It's a competition.
Yeah, sure. So now, like right now, at the moment, in this month, I've been to 15 countries.
What?
But we have to tell you, I live in Europe, so in Europe it's really easy to travel around. If you work, you can make it. And I worked a lot, so I can travel. Yeah, and actually like 3 weeks I'm going to another country I've never been to. So maybe it will be 16. Yeah.
Leaving. We want to go with the part that she's leaving. Okay, so how many countries have I been in? In my dreams, I have been to about 50 countries. And in reality,
We're talking about reality here.
and in reality, I have traveled to no country except some provinces in Cape Town, in South Africa, which is
It is traveling.
exactly it's provinces. I've traveled to them, and they were really fun. Okay, so to get started into the video, can you tell us some differences from South Africa to Switzerland, and then to one of the weirdest countries you've ever visited?
Sure.
Okay, so firstly, South Africa and Switzerland, and then another country that's not South Africa.
Yeah, so I won't like tell you a lot of things that are different because it will take too long. But like the main things that are different from Cape Town to Switzerland. So the safety is definitely the biggest thing. Yeah, in Cape Town it's not safe at all. Like yeah, and in Switzerland we don't really have to go. So that's one of the main differences.
Can you tell us one of your favorite things that you love about the safety?
Yeah, about the safety in Switzerland.
The alarm.
Oh yeah, no, I hate alarms. I started actually today. I left the house and I was the last one leaving the house and I should have put the alarm on. But my people was already waiting and the alarm didn't work to put it on, so I just left it. But
Well,
I
that's
think
good.
I think people took them. They came back and I hope everything's fine. But yeah, so that's something I definitely don't miss back home. But also something that I love about Cape Town is like the people. Like they're all, not all are happy, but like the vibe they have is like just amazing. We do have that in Switzerland, but we feel more grumpy, I would say. So
Not as friendly is the word.
yeah. But that's something I love about Cape Town. I mean, I don't know what's the weirdest country I've been in. It's difficult to say. But I think maybe, but Indonesia, Bali. It is not the weirdest, but just like how they have the situations there, like with the government, tourists, and the local people there, it's just weird. So for me, so that's why I would say that's the weirdest. And there's like biggest difference to Cape Town and Switzerland. It's about the trash, the amount of trash. Oh, wow! You go to the beach, there's just trash, and they burn it at the beach.
Oh,
Because
That's
they don't
nice.
know how to get rid of that trash. And I know Cape Town's better than that. And I know Switzerland's better than Cape Town.
oh, Switzerland
So,
is 10 times more.
yeah, but I mean, I was here before I went to Indonesia, and I was like, I was shocked. So yeah, that's maybe what I would say.
Okay, so the recycling, we can do better. Safety, we can try to do better. I think one of my favorite things when you first discovered the alarm system in Cape Town, it just seems to frustrate you more and more and more. So that's one of the things I love about watching you do life in Cape Town. It's just like, the alarm systems don't make sense. Why can't we just leave the house and nothing gets stolen? Yeah, that's really funny. Okay, so you've been to, can you list some of the countries that you've been to?
Yes, I can try. So,
Also, in the order of your favorite to,
uh,
not least, because we're not going to do least, favorite to,
that's difficult.
Yeah.
Because I love traveling, as you can see. And every country has like their own things that I love, and also their own things that I hate.
Okay.
So it's
Hate
like,
is a strong word.
No, not hate, but dislike.
Yeah.
Dislike, sorry. So it's difficult for me. I could just let you know where I've been and if I liked it.
Okay.
But
So you'll do this. If you like it, thumbs up. If it was okay, you just go.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, then we do like a thermometer. So you go like,
Yeah.
and then middle is like.
Yeah, I think I won't go down.
Yeah, don't go down. We'll just keep it to like.
Okay, so I would say Germany is like that because it's just like around the corner, so we don't really know. Austria is like that. Sweden, Denmark, Iceland, Spain, Italy, Cyprus, Cape Town, well, South Africa. Indonesia is like not here somewhere because something's been good, something's weren't. And there were more, but I can't remember now.
Alright, so Indonesia. Let's get talking. Tell us something that was like not so like if we were to be traveling to Indonesia, what are some pros and what are some cons?
Don't go to Bali.
Alright, tell us more about Bali. What's happening there?
So I was most of the time in Bali, and I don't know.
Because Instagram tells us to go to Bali.
Yes.
So you're the first person that I've met that's telling me not to.
It is beautiful. It has beautiful locations, beautiful restaurants, and yeah, it is beautiful. Can't lie. But the thing is, I'm not a basic traveler. I would say if I go to a country, I want to meet people.
Yeah.
I don't want just be there, be the tourist. I want to meet the people. So if I have a tour guide, like in Indonesia, we have tour guides, obviously. Or if we like have a surf instructor, or we meet someone, I literally start to talk to them, and like I want to know things about their life and how they live and how they see the situation in their country.
Yeah.
So I always do that. Like get to know local people, and I also did that in Indonesia. They're not local, but they're from Indonesia, from another island, and then they moved to Bali because of the tourists, so they can have work. Because they couldn't have work on their island. And it's just like sad. They tell you like how they feel and how they get treated by the government and also like by other people, tourists. Because they just do everything for the tourists, but nothing like for the local people, for the own people. So I see a big problem with that. And also, I'm not saying that the tourists like are the parts of making like a lot of trash, like they're not the problem with that, but somehow they are.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if you're going to a shop and you're getting a coffee and get away to go, where are you gonna put the cup?
You're gonna throw it in them?
Yeah, probably you'll throw it into the bin, but I saw where the bins go to, and it's just a big, huge mountain, not mountain, but like kind of a mountain. It literally
Mountain of trash.
Yeah, it's just a mountain of trash. It's just like somewhere where no tourists would see it, but that literally I'm not just traveling around the popular influencer places. I also go where local people go.
Okay, so you are the type of traveler that goes into the community, not just for the glory, not just for the pretty Instagrams. Okay, so we're hearing the underbelly, the beast and the underbelly of Bali is that the government can do a better job at making sure that people aren't just caring about the tourist, but actually the people themselves. Yeah. So you would say that the government is not looking after its people, but it cares about the money that comes into the country.
Yeah, which makes sense with tourism.
Yeah.
But it's like I just see a problem with it. I know I was a tourist here, but I just try my best to be and behave like a local.
So, tip number 1, when traveling, bring your own travel coffee mug, and if you go to any store, be aware of how much trash you accumulate, because Malena here is going to come for you. I'm kidding.
I will.
Maybe she will. Okay, so traveling to Bali, you were aware of the climate. Okay, let's talk packing. Because I've learned a few things from you when it comes to packing. And you're quite nifty, one might say. Can you give us some tips, some pros and cons when packing? Because I feel like if you've traveled to 15 countries, you're getting good at it. So, and you're good at saving a penny. So teach us your ways, my friend.
Okay, so the first thing, I just made a list.
Smart.
What I always have to bring with, like medication, power bank, cable for your phone, and whatever, like things that you really need to bring.
Yeah.
And I always check that list. But I also write a new list for every occasion I go to, for every travel. And then I'll just like start with that list the week before.
Yeah.
I leave the country. Like,
Yeah.
And then I'll just think about, okay, do I need something else? Or if something pops into my mind, I have it on my phone, I just type it in. And then I start packing on the day before. Maybe don't do that, but I know it. Because then I know what's in my bag.
Oh, so everything is still fresh on your mind?
Yes. If I do it like 2 or 3 days in advance, I forget. I forget what's in the bag. So that's why I do it the night before, like the day before. And then, yeah, it depends if you are meeting people, bring some things from Switzerland or
So like a present bag.
Yeah.
So
But not too much, like be smart about it. Be smart. It could be the same for everyone and just for some people something like a different present. But you can give the same thing to people. I did that and everyone loves it. So yeah, and also
It's just chocolate. Everybody's happy on that.
yeah, that's true. But yeah, I don't know what else. Like just think about what you want to wear. Like prepare those outfits in your mind. Go on Pinterest, do your own Pinterest. I don't care. Like if you're not a fashion girl, then just do what you want. But if you care about fashion,
As you pointed at me, because I am a fashionista, as you all have seen.
Yeah, so that's what I do. I just think about what I want to wear on that trip. But also if you like traveling, like the thing we did in Indonesia, just pack what you need. Don't overpack. Just bring your swimsuit, some shorts, some long line trousers, whatever. Not more, but it's gonna be heavy when you travel.
Smart. Alright, so now let's get to the funny, I consider the question.
Okay.
Alright, what is one of the weirdest things you've eaten in your travels?
Okay, so I have to tell you
Dun,
guys,
dun, dun.
I'm vegetarian. No one likes it. I don't know. People like it. I'm not vegan. I'm vegetarian. But so it was actually my flight from Singapore to Bali. I still haven't figured out what it was.
Okay, can you describe it to us with
Yeah.
the less English words that you know?
Yeah. So it actually looked like a fish.
Okay.
Like it was reddish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was weird. Like when you ate it, it was somehow smooth, but somehow it wasn't. I was just like, I asked the guy, I was like, is that vegetarian? He was like, yes, it's a vegetarian meal. I'm like, fish. Yeah, I was like, bro, you lied to me. I gave it to my friend because I was traveling with a friend. She tried it, she was like, oh, I don't know what that is. And she eats meat and she eats fish. But she was like, yo, I don't know what that is, and I just left it. Because, I didn't want to risk to have any problem with my belly. Like,
So you didn't eat it? So they served
I
you
tried
something
it.
that looked like fish and you are convinced it was fish?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, for someone who hasn't traveled anywhere, but I've had some fair share of weird foods. I don't think it's weird because I'm South African and South African loves to eat. Exactly. We are known for our food and we are known for what else? Say it with me. Meat.
Meat.
Yeah.
Meat.
Manna, meat, braai.
Just don't come to Cape Town if you're vegetarian, and don't go to the community if you're vegetarian.
Please come. We will convert you,
No.
and you will live a happy life.
It didn't work with me, so.
I am pro-vegetarianism as long as you can take the banter that comes with it. If you're gonna choose a struggle, you better like stick to it, you know?
I'm sticking to it.
Exactly. And I'm proud of you for that. I thought I'd convert you, but
Didn't
I have failed. I don't think this is weird, but I ate it, and a lot of people, when I posted it on my status, were up. There was an uproar. I got so many reactions and whatever. It was a sheep's head.
Ew.
Put a picture here now. Tell us.
No, I don't get that.
It was so delicious.
But do you also eat eyes and
Oh, the eyes are the best part.
the body?
No. So I eat the entire sheep, but that day we just got like a sheep's head because it's like a delicacy.
It was on your table.
Yes.
Oh my word.
So a sheep's head, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was delicious. The eyes are my favorite part, and the tongue. If you have it with pop and shakalaka.
I think the proper chakalaka.
Okay.
But not the meat, not the head, no.
It was delicious. I don't think it's weird. I think it's like a normal food. Yeah, you're also a vegetarian, so do you really count?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm a human being.
You're basically cabbage. So another question. So if you had to title your travels with a song, what would that song be?
So for all my travels, like literally I listen to that song when I
Nice.
like departure and when I arrive. And it's Call Me When You Land from Old Sea Bridget. I don't know if it's an item.
Is that English?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that person is. Old Sea.
I
think it's a band.
I
Old
think
Sea
it's
Bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just love that song because like everyone keeps telling me like Call Me When You Land, and then I found that song like some
So that narrates
song.
your whole travel.
Yeah, because I always listen to it when I go somewhere because my parents are always or like my family and friends are always like Call Me When You Land. So we go. But also if I like leave the country, like also in Indonesia, I met people. Also in Spain, like I was recently. Like I met people and they always like will tell me like text or call me when you land. And I don't know, I just love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Okay. Call me when you land. Now, when traveling, no, let's not ask like this. What's one of the things that amazes you about God when traveling different parts of the world?
So I really like I love to take my camera because one of the best things is the nature. Like you can go where you like and it is beautiful. Like maybe if you're not looking for it, you don't see it. But if you're looking for it, you can literally see the beauty in everything.
Reach, girl.
So I just love that. But I also like, I would say, the diversity. Like, it doesn't matter where you go. Like, maybe people are like running after you to take pictures because they never saw a white girl or whatever. But it's like, I just love how we can still be human and like talk to each other, and it's not like, who are you? Who do you think you are? Like, if you're like nice and trying to be kind, then like literally you get so much. So I just love that how you like can connect through God, like with people and
so you say nature really does connect you to God and connects you to people.
yeah, I would say, and also the photography, like people also invite you taking pictures, or if it's your hobby or your job, and then you like that's already a conversation you can start with, and I just love that.
Yeah.
How like it makes it easy when you're just trying to capture conversation and people start to talk to you.
Alright, so we're going to insert some of her most precious pictures over here from her travels. Now, you got a lot of work to do. So, this lady
I got a lot of work to do because I have to say it.
So, you're passionate about traveling and you're passionate about taking pictures. So, you feel like God's calling you to do some of this stuff to the world, or what do you feel God's calling you into? This is a little bit deep.
It's difficult to say that. I didn't have time to think of that. But I would just say, like, maybe, like, doing my knowledge, like what I learned about God, or like about community, or about whatever I learned on those trips, that I can bring it back to my youth, to my young adults group.
Yeah.
Like, or also to church or just friends. Like, you can just bring what you learned, like, back to them, like, they didn't know about it, and they always love it. They always love to hear about it, and it also motivates them to
Want to travel.
not really want to travel, but like to see God wherever they go, and not just in their prayer room or whatever, or just in church. Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful. Look at you, getting deep. Alright, we're going to do our last question because Malena has to go. What is your most precious moment you've shared with a stranger?
You and I have to think.
Okay, a precious moment. While she waits for a precious moment with her strangers, I will tell you one thing I like about having people come from different places and visit my church. How's that? What do you think? But now don't join in to what I'm saying because you have to like. Alright, so I like seeing what God can do through different people and different experiences. So we all have a commonality, and that's Jesus, right? But when people come from different parts of the world, it always tells us about the broader church and what they're doing and how God is moving in that space, in those spaces. Like, we had an intern who was from Mexico, and I never thought I'd have anything in common with someone from Mexico. But when he stayed with us, I was like, oh my goodness, he's exactly like any other person. He loves Jesus, he loves people, and he taught us a lot about his food. He taught us a lot about, he was just kind and compassionate, and it's nice to see that we have a lot of differences, but the one thing that keeps us in common is that Jesus Christ is the love of Jesus, and we can have that in common, and we can share it with everyone else in the world. Saeed, that's for you, my brother. So yeah, I just love meeting new people because also you get family.
Yeah.
Like when I go to Mexico now, I have a family. When I go to Canada, I have a family. When I go to Swiss, I got my peeps. So I just love that God brings people together from all areas of the world.
I also love that. That's why I love traveling.
So beautiful.
Like, even though the people don't know God, like, maybe that's a precious moment. Like, it's from Bali. So I was surfing, and then there was a guy taking pictures of us. He was the surf photographer. So yeah, he took pictures of us, and then he asked if we wanted to join him and our surf coach for lunch. And we were like, yes, why not? Like, let's do it. We're together, they're together, we'll be fine. And then, yeah, it was just so great to meet him. And I spent a lot of my time when I was alone there. I was a week here, like all by myself, and I spent a lot of time with him. And also when I got my tattoo, he was like literally there, and it was just great, like to spend time with him, and he also showed me a lot about photography. Yeah, that was just like, we didn't have a lot in common, but he like just showed me around. He showed me where he lived. He always, when we met I had to Uber home, he like always talked to the guy that was on the motorcycle because you're literally driving everywhere with a motorcycle. So he was literally always telling him, please bring him safe back home. And they always drove like so safely. All the other time they were just driving. And always when he said like, please take care of her, they were like literally so fantastic. So I think that's like my most precious moment with a stranger. And we still are in contact. We sometimes FaceTime and let's talk. That's so sweet.
That is one way to end.
But maybe it's because he has a girlfriend and he knows how to
look after.
look after the woman. That's really cute. And she's really cute. We love it.
Sweet. Alright, so moral of the story is be kind to even strangers because you may never know what they're going through, and you can impact someone just by being kind and nice to them. And that's how we end today. Don't do that. Don't do it.
Also, I want to say to end that video, pray for people. Like, you don't have to pray in front of them because sometimes it doesn't work out. But still, pray. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. I've seen it and I will do it again. I want you to do it again.
Preach, lady.
So pray.
Thank you very much for joining us. Did you have fun? Would you rate? Can you rate this interview?
Just got that out.
From a scale of 1 to 10, how do you think this went?
I have my own
I
idea.
know.
So it went well until that moment.
Until that moment.
No, I had my own microphone for the whole time.
I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry, I just got nervous. Well, thank you so much for joining. Did you have fun?
I hope I did a good job.
It's okay. Did I make you feel safe?
Yeah.
And you were worried about the English? I thought you did well. Except for that fish thing. But you also didn't know.
I really don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I still don't know. It looked like a fishy.
So it's a fishy.
It is a fishy.
Alright, well, thank you very much. And now, I will see you.